Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back another video day. And today, the Houston Astros have traded Ryan Presley to the Chicago Cubs. And one side of me is happy because the Astros got rid of a expiring contract, old pitcher who's 36 years old and, was a expiring contract and wasn't a great chance that the Astros would actually re-sign him next offseason or if he'd actually want to come back. Although I think Presley loves it in Houston, who knows? And I don't know how much time he actually has left in Major League Baseball. So I think I don't know. Look, I say this all the time. As fans, sure, we can be upset if a favorite player gets moved, but at the same time, you got to understand that this is a business, and even if we love a player like Kyle Tucker, Alex Bregman, or Ryan Presley, maybe Bregman returns, but even though we love guys like that, it's best as a business, in the business standpoint of view, for them to go. Like for Kyle Tucker, I know everybody loves Tucker, but let's look at this. Had a lot of injuries, not only that, but was going to ask for a lot of money next offseason, and not to mention a lot of money that the Astros don't like to spend. I mean, it's not about the amount of money, because I think the money he wants in a year, I think the Astros would probably be willing to give to Tucker, but it's the long contract. It's like the area of a 10 to 15 year contract, like we've seen Juan Soto get, like we've seen all these Shohei, like we've seen all these other guys get. Jim Crane and the Astros don't want to spend a contract like that, and I don't blame them, because who wants to pay someone that much money until they're 40 or above? I mean, like Juan Soto with the Mets is going to be making like still $40-50 million a year, even when he's 41 years old. Juan Soto is a great player, but I don't see him being. And I definitely could see him still being a solid player at 41 years old, but he's not going to be anywhere near what he is now at 41. No, nowhere near. So yeah, it's just that's the reason why I don't like these long contracts, and I know that's the reason why Jim Crane doesn't want to give out a long contract like that. And Kyle Tucker would just walk, and the Astros got a nice trade for him. I mean, they got a guy in Isaac Paredes who's a young guy who's an all-star and would have success in the Astros ballpark, at, weird to say, but Daikin Park, and he's a young guy who can come in and do a good job. And then you got the reliever we had in, Hayden Wazinski, who's going to be a solid reliever or starter. We'll see what he does for this Astros team. But I think he has a nice future. And then obviously they got the top prospect, Cam Smith, who's supposed to be a total stud. So yeah, but let's get into this trade. So like I said, it's a business. Guys we like get traded or left in free agency. And so it's tough, but it happens. And Ryan Presley has been traded to the Chicago Cubs. Before I get into this trade, I want to share experience with Ryan Presley, the experience I had with Ryan Presley that that shows what kind of guy he is, and also this is not, he didn't just do this with me. I know he's done this with so many other fans, and it's just been so good to fans, so good to the younger fans. And this is my experience with him. So my mom is in the carpet business, works with a carpet business, and the Presleys needed some new carpet, and Ryan's wife walks into my mom's store, and then next thing you know, my mom's doing business with them, and mom got close with Ryan's wife and some woman that worked for Ryan, and she was going over to the Presley's house a lot. And obviously I never met Ryan in this whole time, never spoke to Ryan or anything, but they told my mom, because my mom told Kat about, that's Ryan's wife, about my love for the Astros and how much I love Ryan Presley, and basically, said we want to get some stuff signed, Ryan will sign it. And so I was very appreciative. We gave him a ball and a baseball card, and just to me, it didn't feel right just to give him a baseball and give him a card and he signs it and he gives it back. I wanted to write a meaningful note to him to show him appreciation for not only what he's doing for me just now, but what he's done for the team, how good he's been for the city, and how much I love him. And also, I really wanted to tell him how much I loved his walk up song. When he would come out and close for the Astros or just come out in the eighth inning like he did this past year. So I really wanted to write a meaningful note for him. And so I did that. And Ryan met my mom, and he signed the baseball and the card for my mom to give to me. And the whole thing is like, here's what Ryan could have done. And this is what some players would do. They could just read the note, and they could just read the note, sign the card, put the card in the note, say thank you, that note meant a lot to me. Just give the note right back. But Ryan, he gave the ball and the card to my mom, and immediately said right away, like, hey, we need to probably get a Ziploc baggie for these so they don't get ruined. Was so nice about that. And then said, hey, would you mind if I kept the note? This note meant so much to me, and I want to put it in my office. And so that shows how much that meant to him, and it shows how much he cares about this city of Houston. And I've seen him do so much work and helping younger kids, and he's done a lot for the younger kids and for the Astros fans. He's been great to all of us, and he really should be appreciated for what he's done. Not on the mound, closing games, saving games. Not just that. Obviously, that was a big thing. He did a lot of that, and we are grateful for that. But I think it's the other stuff that he's done as an Astro, like be a great Houstonian and being a great person to the city of Houston and the residents of Houston that we should be more appreciative of. So thank you, Ryan. But I want to get into some stats, get into this trade. Let's get into it. Sorry for my whole story there, but so Presley, two-time All-Star, one-time World Series champion, is going to the Cubs. The Astros do receive a prospect who is ranked number 31 in prospects of the Cubs, and it is Juan Bello. This is another reason why I like this trade. The Astros get a nice little, young starting pitcher who's going to be 21 in April and has a solid potential future to potentially build himself up to the majors. Was 4-5 with a 3.21 ERA last year in Single A, and had 22 games, 22 starts, 89 innings, 32 hits given up. 73 hits given up, 32 runs, 32 earned runs, 5 home runs, 28 walks, 91 strikeouts. So I think I don't know, how long it would take for him to get to the major leagues. It might take a couple years, or if he will get there. But I think he has a solid chance and has pitched well and is so young, only 20 years old. But Ryan Presley this year, it was a little bit of a down year for Ryan Presley. 2-3 record, 3.49 ERA, 59 games. He had to go from being the closer to the setup man. I think that really messed him up. He only had 4 saves. He did have quite a few save opportunities whenever Josh Hader was, little tired, and he was the second guy to be a closer when Hader was not available. So he did have quite a few and did blow a couple saves. I think I saw something that he had 8 save opportunities and he blew 4 of them and got 4 of them. So that's not a great win-loss record in the save department. But 56 innings, 58 hits given up, 25 runs, 22 earned runs, 4 home runs, 18 walks, 58 strikeouts. He definitely could still be a good pitcher. I'm not going to say he's washed, he's done, because I don't think he is. I still think he pitched good baseball. And Presley's been with the Astros since 2018. I think it's very possible that a change of scenery might be what he needs. and we'll see how this affects him. I think this very well could be a good thing for Ryan as a pitcher, and most likely gonna be a closer again with the Chicago Cubs. So I wish the best to Ryan Presley. Everything means so much to me of what he's done, not just for me, but for other Astros fans, us, and mainly other younger Astros fans. So let me know your thoughts on the trade for the Astros. I like the addition of Juan Bello, and I also love the idea of this maybe making the Astros have a better chance of re-signing Alex Bregman. Let me know your thoughts on the trade in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.